us, and we begin in Ontario, where throughout
of debris. That's a lot. It also, the city staff.
Palms down, hold your box, close. Hold your box, palms down, palms up.
Place that brings us together.
Não é com palavrinhas mansas que me convences. Já devia.
A textbook birth, as I recall. Would you like to go and listen to a story?
So I went through those two casts, and I had such a good time with.
Adopte un vocabulaire pour, on peut prétexter, se faire comprendre, mais en réalité.
Them to stick onto. So typically what you do is you'll do a little dredge of some flour, then you'll do a little batter.
Sacrificial kiss. All right, Lisa, I need to.
Plus, there's a whole new crop of female grad students about to put on just enough winter weight to make them needy.
Il fascismo è la negazione dei valori democratici, quindi per una volta sembra che questa.
our times, but you see, by Saturday morning into the afternoon, New Brunswick, we're seeing that heavy rain really push into the area by the.
Je sais pas lire le suédois, moi.
Small through 3X. Order your regular size, but I mean, it's just.
We're coming under threats to our sovereignty, but there's serious threats to our economy right over here within Canada.
Calories in another cake.
Stop, just stop it.
I'm gonna lock in being nice.
In our country, and now his plan includes 28.
In a few days from now, I might tell myself, I won't miss this guy.
Be clean enough.
Nope. Well, I gotta say, the house looks pretty.
What are you thinking?
When I look at this and I look at comps, I look at two places. I look at Brentwood and
It's funny.
Interior design. Interior design.
No matter what your week looks like, so you can get a delicious homemade meal on the table in no time.
I feel like we excel. It's going to be built in, it's going to be custom made, but we're just not as strong when it comes to the construction.
I don't know how, but when they brought this up, he coughed up water.
We're making it to the second round.
What's up, everybody? Chef Marcus Sam.
Get in the water, we should be able to start sucking this hole dry.
With a body-hugging design that fits up to 95% of body shapes. For up to 0 leaks.
Automobile en direct.
Vous savez ce qu'il faut en toute cette vie.
La seule chose que tu peux faire, c'est sur.
I've been exiled to the couch till I get a CPAP machine.
I'm at the dentist.
Isn't just where you live, it's how you live. Flexible mortgage options.
These are just music industry pictures of my time in the music industry. This.
Because Kevin was shot and killed, trying to protect this community.
Kevin was a servant.
The Maya god of rain is called Chak, and carvings depicting this.
Come on down for this titanic treat.
is back. So get excited to get up to 80% off.
Ooh, yes.
Don't miss.
Gotta get this board out of here. Yeah. Gun.
This is existential now because his riding in the Vancouver area also.
Well, there also will not be any train service on the line the following weekend.
Basilica, and it was a very special church to him. He went there.
Little makes a big difference with Dr.
No, I guess that, you know, I turned around one day and I was making money at it.
Leader type of thing. People don't enjoy having police officers interfere with their criminal activity.
There are no monthly mortgage payments required.
If you are 55 or older, call now for your
Dine for $19.99 is here. Enjoy 2-quarter chicken dinners with 2 sides, 2 buns, and
It's a hell of a lot more than that. I think somebody might have gotten to him and turned him.
Grief. What happened to good old-fashioned love? What do you think it is?
I think we can.
Is it a fun job like handing out balloons? Welcome to the Everything Emporium, where we have everything.
Participe. Il y en a quelques-uns, mais tous devraient participer.
So there's some Celtic knots, there are some ribbon borders and rope borders.
Answers to Canada's Key Economic Challenges by Don Drummond.
People should not get pensions, right? Who's going to get a taxpayer-funded pension of $240,000?
Centers.
Oat beverages here. So instead of this.
Canada.
A Toronto, il leader dell'NDP, Jack Missing.
Biscuit party. B to the R to the I-S-K.
I've never done this.
Sing something traditional.
It's from the 80s, Dave.
Get there.
But I do it with style.
Boy, has he got some kind of power.
Them and or Simonson and I have been.
I slide tackled.
I see that.
It's got to be tied.
This is the story of Gavin.
Help nourish play with Catelli Protein Plus. The taste they love and 17
Dishwashers with dents. I'm not sure that's a good look.
That is not a good look. It's always. This would change everything. I was leaving work.
I've made some bad choices in men, so yes, they don't trust my judgment.
Now, down to the desk for the weekly sorting of the mail. Wednesday.
Remember the other night when Rafe abruptly left your house without saying goodbye?
I think she'd love to be separated from the house.
It's just been waiting. Fees, no interest.
No one else has no interest?
For Pete's sake! You're a hot chick?
Easy. He'll be so embarrassed he'll drop the whole case.
Then I add onions, garlic, and habanero into a food processor. This is gonna give me a nice.
We're talking about Nerd Boy. I mean, don't interrupt your sister. You know, manners and stuff. I know that you're
Both ideas. We've had it before, where you have the meal, it's like a chef's meal.
Thought happened, but something's wrong. I know it.
Haley told me to pull.
So we'll come to you and verify that yours are okay.
Okay, thanks. We'll stay here then.
We're in a moist gun.
Got back. I smell so good. They ask.
Oh, but it's a great bathroom for a guest.
And then we could close that bathroom off for the.
During summer, European meadowlands are full of food.
It's fun. I'm a professional gay.
Both legs. We're coordinating both legs. And to the side.
Bears. The more I chew it, the yummier.
Linda, you all right?
Yes, fine, yes.
You know, John, I've got the feeling that you are hiding something from me, but don't worry.
He was investigating, and my first thought was, okay, did Ottawa poison? Did they deflate the warm-up pucks? What could this be?
Yeah, thank you. I think when it comes to the housing issue,
to love it because, you know, the peaks are amazing, the valleys can be really hard, and both are guaranteed. And so it's like, if it keeps getting.
As we head into today and for tomorrow as well.
Exactly. So while you haven't reached 20 degrees yet in
Là, il y a les 9950.
J'ai gagné. Gageons que vous ne pourrez en choisir juste une.
Barricadez la porte du gymnase.
À la frontière québécoise notamment, et ça.
La justice et de la paix.
Ordonné, Godzé Dagon, de la ferme à la tasse.
Passe la plupart de son temps, c'est sa chambre, c'est son room. Elle aime ça être toute seule la plupart du temps. So ses jouets, ses films, ses...
Пока там не начнутся такие,
תגיד לי רגע, אתה הפכת להיות דמות, נכנסת...
А там не знаю, внучка не хоче.
Дефер. Я попросив Антуана Бланка.
And just has the prettiness to it, and you still feel like you're fully covered, and you have that.
Definitely see the difference.
So you would do this too, right?
Absolutely, and I would do it with the pink. Drizzly, and then after midnight, we clear out the skies, and that will lead us into a nice sunny.
Everything they needed and more.
You got any other boxes you want me to unpack?
Turns out Alan, the perfect husband for our perfect sister, is a psychopath who kidnapped two women.
I'm not asking your permission.
walking up and seeing him read my joke that I wrote. It was
That's
a big deal to
cool.
me.
L'événement Ma Beauté est en cours chez Jean Couty.
Your eyelashes are out of control.
Oddest animals you might ever see.
Vibe here, and
Okay, Mr. James, now I need you to stay out of it.
His heart's in the right place.
His heart's in prison.
Calls per year within 20 seconds.
Guy Goulet.
Mais je suis un prof spécialisé en histoire métisse.
On that, so you might want to throw it in a pillowcase or throw it in, like I just don't want it to catch on anything.
I will comment first and then rebuttal and then
$1,000. More cliffside after this.
In today's explosion and talks between Iran and the U.S. over Tehran's
all of this just single detached homes.
Yes.
What do we know? How is that even possible?
And she will be so regretful about this.
She may not be.
Seller and do some showings now.
If he sees your hustle, I think.
Linda made a mistake. Move on.
And what am I supposed to do? Like, you know.
With the Laney water.
Hey, look what I sewed back up. Large orange.
We got people from all over the country coming here, wanting to live here.
This is all about.
I'm going to have to leave the country soon because my visa is.
.ca or call 1-800-463-6868.
Tried to pull me back.
I think the flavors are good. I hope like one doesn't overpower the other.
Frickin' mountain is that saturated, dude. They can't even.
Oh, sorry. Actually hoping to catch you alone.
Depuis toujours et que moi je suis toujours là et je ne compte pas bouger. Donc
Dan a préparé.
Ça a l'air bon.
C'est clair.
Ça se mange avec.
Raspberry flavor is my favorite taste.
children with cancer like my Winston a chance. She has
became important places of ritual for the Maya, a vital element of their
Biscuit plus rub equals, oh yeah. This is a combination.
Alan, considering you can see it.
It's a time warp. I mean, it needs a lot of work.
Luigi Mangione entered the plea Friday in a
and sustainable development in the House of Commons.
Just moving along.
Deserve to live, and I would love for it to be the day where no other
streets at night to get away from someone's fist. Kid is in tow.
Character specifically, yeah, you hear about her on stage and maybe the audience.
It's bigger for me than it is for you.
I get that.
And
seen it in every picture that depicts the 80s. I'm gonna go with big hair.
We'll see you soon.
We'll see you down at the track.
You're checking out Element SM.
I'm Robin Sizik.
Hey guys, this is Bruno.
Hind legs and just go with their front.
Terms that there may never be the right word.
The world geopolitical situation.
Taxes is getting help from a TurboTax expert.
Payments required. Call 1-833-517.
Talk about is a big one that I think a lot of people suffer with or have someone near them suffering.
This could be a good night.
Nada que o Leonor já te disse. Só estou a falar da família dela.
Estou a falar.
No.
Across the passages and caverns, allowing him to plot out natural
brown.
So they're nice and crisp. Like
Half a ceiling.
We've got lots of textures.
Just glad you got to feel the virgin ground that we're dealing.
Of uses for alien tape.
And forth about this.
Day off today because they canceled school due to freezing temperature.
It does look thicker. She did a good job. Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna go see Kip Thorne give a lecture on subatomic spacetime.
Oh.
Being a chef, he has a lot of like little side businesses.
Wow.
By that goal. Obviously, like, I remember that.
Firstly, I think the biggest foreign relation that we need to deal with now is with the United States. We have a neighbor to the south that has made threats against us, and we need someone at the table who can protect our sovereignty and fight for us. And I don't think Mark Carney's that man, because he has been
Normally comes with me and he shows up in pictures kids and people love to take.
Road wildfire raining down in Fork River, New Jersey, covering cars and
Visiter les châteaux. Ça veut dire qu'ils goûtent avec leur nez.
Non, ils sentent avec leur nez.
Cardia Mobile peut aussi déceler le rythme sinusal.
Oui, ça aide à se détendre.
Oh non, 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 je...
qui sera visible à l'œil nu si les nuages le permettent. Le sourire lui-même sera créé par la lune éclairée à environ
Télé. Des conversations révélatrices.
Ma famille m'a élevé à ne pas avoir d'amis en situation d'handicap.
received a response where they were blaming me for this charge, saying that I must have given my password to somebody or a family member had access to my account and that they were not going to look into it further.
Lemongrass, and she using her foretarsi, so the front legs.
It's going to go Dominique, Anne-Marie, Janice, and then Gervier. So affordability is top of mind for many Canadians. Which new policies are your party proposing to deal with the rising cost of living? Go ahead, Dominique.
Thanks. I'd say the number one thing right now in this city is to protect the jobs in our manufacturing agricultural sector, to push back hard on the states, and to put every dollar from those reciprocal tariffs back into protecting those jobs. The second part is to continue to grow the economy so people have access to well-paying jobs. So, the income piece is important. The second piece is that there is a proposal for a middle-class tax cut. There's a 5% increase to guaranteed income supplement for seniors for 1 year. But also critical programs like pharmacare, dental care, and childcare especially are really making a difference in people's budgets.
You are correct again. Also called the musk deer.
Yeah.
Experts and insight on what matters most. Join me every Saturday and Sunday mornings on the Weather Network.
Le calme qui m'envahit surveille le monde autour de nous autres. Elle m'a emmené dans des mondes lointains, à plusieurs milliers de kilomètres d'ici.
Il est temps de le dire, je t'ai rendu en ville.
La nouvelle Crosstrek 2025 de Subaru. La vraie légende urbaine.
Les filles, je peux-tu vous poser une petite question vite, vite? Je voulais savoir, c'est quoi la semaine de la sécurité civile? Bonne question.
Oh, j'ai pas d'idée, non? J'ai une idée. Non.
OK. Pas vraiment. Aucune idée! C'est pour ça qu'on va parler avec le directeur régional, Jean-Sébastien Forêt. Lui, il va nous le dire.
La semaine de la sécurité civile est une semaine de sensibilisation de la population face aux événements qui pourraient survenir, des situations telles que les sinistres et catastrophes.
Qu'est-ce que ça veut dire être prêt en cas de sinistre?
Être prêt en cas de sinistre, c'est se préparer à faire face à une situation d'urgence, avoir le matériel et notre plan pour évacuer si jamais ça concerne notre environnement.
C'est quoi une trousse d'urgence 72 heures?
Une trousse d'urgence 72 heures doit contenir de l'eau potable, on dit 6 litres par personne. On doit avoir aussi de la nourriture non périssable pour 3 jours. On doit avoir une trousse de premiers soins, on doit avoir un ouvre-boîte, on doit avoir des chandelles avec des allumettes et on doit avoir aussi lampe de poche et radio.
Et est-ce qu'il y a des éléments que l'on doit changer régulièrement?
Oui, on doit changer l'eau si on justement l'entreposait avec la trousse et la nourriture aussi. Il y a des dates de péremption, donc on doit changer la nourriture. La même chose pour la trousse de premiers soins, il y a des éléments qu'on doit changer périodiquement.
Est-ce que vous pouvez nous partager un événement marquant?
Bon, au niveau de ma carrière, un événement marquant, il est le lac Mégantic. On a été interpellés rapidement lorsqu'il y a eu le déraillement de train. On a été mobilisés pendant plusieurs semaines pour soutenir la municipalité qui devait gérer.
Vous êtes témoin d'un phénomène météo ou de la beauté de la nature? Partagez avec nous vos photos en utilisant le mot-clic « Moment météo » sur nos réseaux sociaux.
À venir dans quelques instants, nos présentateurs vous expliquent en détail les prévisions météo à court et à long terme.
To upload your photos and videos, visit upload.theweathernetwork.com.
This local forecast has been brought to you by ServiceMaster Restore. When disaster strikes your home, count on the experts at ServiceMaster Restore for emergency restoration services.
Time for your weekend forecast, Canada. So let's start off with Saturday afternoon. What do the highs look like? Where would you want to be, Nadine, if you could pick any spot? Yes, Edmonton, Calgary, possibly reaching your first 20-degree high of the year so far, today and tomorrow. And then the east is a little rainy on Saturday, and then on Sunday it still sticks around across a lot of the east coast.
Yeah, this is quite a bit of rain heading into Atlantic Canada. Just the overview, we've got some snow across the territories. There's that rain and snow pushing in through the east. And by the end of the weekend, we'll get into some of that active weather into Alberta.
Preview. Enjoy the warmth while it lasts in Alberta, because that's changing. Now in Ontario, through today, we've had a risk of thunderstorms. Just want to reiterate that, especially in the southwest. That risk lingers even tomorrow in northern sections of Ontario, getting into cottage country, as well as the east and Quebec. It's a bit soggy, and when you do see showers, it could be quite steady, and pockets of heavy rain too.
Yeah, so while this rainfall takes us into our Saturday, even into southern Quebec, some of that will be lingering even into Sunday for them.
Oh boy. So speaking of rain, it's a really New Brunswick by Saturday afternoon sees it. Then by evening, overnight, periods of really heavy rain, especially along the shoreline of Nova Scotia, Cape Breton, Port aux Basques, the Southern Avalon. It's overall just dismal. It's gray. It's going to be wet, and the timing of it is that you see it first, of course, in the Maritimes. Sunday's okay in Newfoundland, and then you see it
Saturday.
Saturday's
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Sunday is when you get the rain. But look at this yellow swath, Nadine. That's the 50 to 75 millimeters.
Yeah, so they are waking up to some heavy rainfall as we head in through this weekend.
So for Halifax, the hours of sunlight, nope, not until we get into Tuesday of next week where we see that sun really come back out. Now, speaking of sun, it's across the prairies in spades.
But then all good things must come to an end temporarily. We watch this front move through. So by the time we head through our Sunday, we've got that rain across the north sliding southward, and over higher terrain, we'll pick up on that snowfall too.
Exactly. So this will interrupt your Sunday. So Saturday, patio weather. Sunday, grabbing the umbrellas. And if you go towards the foothills, it'll be snow. Edmonton, you see showers early Sunday morning that kind of stops and comes back. But don't worry, even though we drop down to a high of just 8 in Calgary on Sunday, look at that climbing right back up again. the warm dance, according to Nadine, by next Friday, you're going to be 23.
Oh, and then for us in terms of Vancouver, we've had opportunities to get close to 20 degrees. We haven't gotten there just yet.
Check the UV forecast and sun protection tips for your favorite locations on our app, website, or on TV. Enjoy your summer.
The Weather Network.
The Ram.
To do all I can to deserve your love and to never break your heart.
Can I say ditto?
No. Not a chance.
$145 in total value on Motor Trend's Top Choice.
Do you want to hear something nuts? Yesterday, I sprained my wrist opening a jar of pickles.
Oh, come on, that's nothing.
I sneezed too hard and threw my back out. I'm on so many meds. I need a pill organizer.
This is a pill organizer.
I've been exiled to the couch till I get a CPAP machine.
I'm at the dentist so often, I have my own parking space.
Well, my therapist said my dreams should be a podcast.
Well, I usually have to use the washroom every 90 minutes, but now it's every 60 minutes. Excuse me.
When you gotta go, Jimmy.
Aging doesn't have to be rough. With Green Shield, you get health coverage and care. That means you can connect with registered health professionals or check your health coverage all in one place. Prescriptions can be delivered right to your door. Thanks. And with far less paperwork, reimbursements are quick and hassle-free. So call 1-833-377-7077 or go to getgreenshield.ca for health coverage and care that puts you first.
I was leaving work. Out of nowhere, this beautiful beam of light shined towards me.
It was huge inside, full of futuristic technology.
As it whisked me away, a sense of calm washed over me.
It's monitoring the world around us.
It took me to distant worlds, thousands of kilometers away.
And before I knew it, I was downtown.
The new 2025 Subaru Crosstrek, the true urban legend.
You're watching Canada's Weather Network. To help you plan your activities in the coming days, here are the forecasts for your area. To upload your photos and videos, visit upload.theweathernetwork.com.
This local forecast has been brought to you by Choice Hotels. Discover over 335 locations across Canada.
California crews work to clear a landslide. We'll begin with the ash from the Jones Road wildfire raining down in Fork River, New Jersey, covering cars and reducing visibility. As of 10 a.m. Thursday, the fire was only about 50% contained. Flash flood warnings were in effect for areas of Texas as thunderstorms dropped copious amounts of rain on Thursday, April 24th. Anywhere from 2 to 4 inches of rain, that's 50 to 100 millimeters of rain fell, and another 25 to 50 millimeters of rain was expected. And crews in California were working to reopen a highway on Wednesday, April 23rd after a landslide blocked the road the day before. Crews did not have an estimate on when the work would be done, but landslides in this area have been an ongoing issue.
Taking a look at active weather on this Friday for us, and we begin in Ontario, where throughout the day we've been tracking that rainfall that's been quite steady across the northeast. And right around the shores of Lake Erie toward Niagara, those showers have been filling in. We've been getting a couple thunderstorms right around the shores of Lake Erie for us, and that risk continues to take us into the afternoon around the 401 corridor and down into the southwest for the late afternoon, early evening, where we could be into some stronger storms through that region. So as we continue in the afternoon, we've got northeastern Ontario sticking with that rainfall around the Niagara region as well. The Toronto area picking up on some showers. Again, that risk is there, but you certainly see that this isn't going to be widespread rain across southern Ontario, but more like showers moving into the area. And you can see as we head into the southwest now, Sarnia down toward Windsor, that's where we see those thunderstorms moving in for us for this evening. That continues to push across eastern Ontario and into southern Quebec for us by the time we head into Saturday morning. Some heavy rainfall in the Montreal area for us. Some wraparound showers across central Ontario, parts of southern Ontario. Toronto likely to be on the cloudy side, but there could be a couple sprinkles to the north and east of the city. And then temperatures more or less seasonal into the rest of the weekend, and lots of sunshine coming through for us as we head into our Sunday. But you can see for the remainder of today into our Saturday, this is about a 10 to 20 millimeters of rainfall. Toronto to the southwest, but certainly heavier rainfall, 30 plus, maybe 50 mils through the Ottawa Valley, western Quebec, and into southern Quebec as well. Now, Atlantic Canada on the receiving end of some heavy rainfall moving in this weekend too. We've been seeing a couple of showers throughout the morning, eastern Maritimes, but you see by Saturday morning into the afternoon, New Brunswick, we're seeing that heavy rain really push into the area by the evening, and Saturday overnight, Sunday morning, heavy rainfall across Nova Scotia into eastern PEI, and it's continuing to push in toward Newfoundland. So Sunday is the wet day for you across Newfoundland. Still some showers in through the Maritimes for our Sunday and even into Monday as well. And this is going to be heavy rainfall, maybe up to 50 plus mils across parts of Nova Scotia and into southern Newfoundland. We've got some snow for the remainder of today into tomorrow, spreading across the Yukon into the Northwest Territories for us and just grazing the extreme northern sections of the Prairie provinces. And then for Sunday, we've got rain and snow for us across Alberta and into the foothills. That'll be done by Monday morning.
Did you change your cell phone? Make sure to download the Weather Network app. Get everything you need to better plan your day or weekend.
This Sunday, another episode of our four-part documentary series, Experiencing Canada, is airing. And this episode is all about Quebec, where our host, Nathan Coleman, you got to travel to. What region did you go to visit?
Well, we went out to Saguenay, which is a unique spot. They have the Saguenay Fjord. I got to get into a kayak and go out in the middle of the fjord. There's nothing like that, looking around at the scenery. Then we also came back to shore, went out on another boat to see beluga whales. Like, they're up close and
Tide OxyMax Power Pods one-ups the cleaning power of liquid.
Can it one-up spaghetti night?
It sure can.
Really?
Can it one up breakfast in bed?
Yeah, for sure.
Thanks, boys. What about that?
Yep.
It can?
Yeah, even that.
I would very much like to see that. I'm going to be on television.
Secret mission!
Secret mission, eh? Don't you think I know what you're up to? You want to eat at the chub bucket without your boss knowing.
Lights off, sun people. Where are we going? Rainbow!
Thousands of kilometers away.
And before I knew it, I was downtown.
The new 2025 Subaru Crosstrek, the true urban legend.
The time has come.
Wayday's coming.
Wayfair's biggest sale of the year is back. Starting April 26th, get excited to get up to 80% off at Wayfair.
Ooh, yes! Plus, squirt free shipping on everything.
And surprise flash deals.
All Wayday long.
Wayday starts April 26th, so mark your calendar.
And start filling your cart.
Wayfair, every style, every home.
Get this. I'm on so many meds. I need a pill organizer.
That's not a pill organizer. This is a pill organizer.
Aging doesn't have to be rough. Green Shield offers health coverage and care all in one place. That means coverage for prescription drugs, access to a pharmacist, even home delivery. So call 1-833-377-7077 or go to getgreenshield.ca for coverage and care that puts you first.
You're watching Canada's Weather Network. To help you plan your activities in the coming days, here are the forecasts for your area.
Surprise flash deals.
All Wayday long.
Wayday starts April 26th, so mark your calendar.
And start filling your cart.
Wayfair, every style, every home.
To upload your photos and videos, visit upload.theweather.net.
This is it. 342 94th Street. What do you mean? There's nothing here.
To your national forecast, Nicole Karkic and Nadine Powell with and thunderstorms through your weekend.
Yeah, certainly we are watching that continue into the afternoon and evening, particularly down towards southwestern Ontario, Nicole, where we could get into some stronger storms later on today.
Exactly. So some Friday boomers will play out this movie, Nadine, which does show these sort of thunderstorms firing up through the late afternoon.
Yeah, they're expecting some heavy rainfall as we head into the weekend. We've got some
called home, you've called a cab or a friend, and planned ahead. Let's keep doing the right thing. Support sober driving by getting yourself and your friends home safely.
After a night out with your friends, not having a plan for a safe ride home can leave you in a bad spot. You could end up riding in a police car, an ambulance, or a hearse. These unplanned modes of transportation can be a costly choice and do not take you home. Your plan could include a designated driver, a taxi, or public transit. Drink responsibly. Choose your ride.